The very first video on this channel started out in a very similar way to this. Not in this room, but actually in a parking lot going to pick up the Switch Lite. And today, we are doing almost the same exact thing. Today is Switch OLED day. We are going to Best Buy, we're picking this thing up, we're bringing it back here, we're unboxing it, we're gonna see if this thing is actually worth the upgrade. All right, we're here. Wish me luck. Got it. Okay, so Switch OLED is a success. We have that, but I did realize something while I was in there. I want to see if I can find the Metroid Dread amiibos. So really quick, we're just gonna stop over here at Target. They didn't have them in there. I saw them in the bins in the back for pre-orders, but they didn't have any out. So we're gonna stop over at Target and see if they have any. I think they might. This needs adjusted. All right, we're good, we did it. We've got our OLED. I mean, you know, this thing's been unboxed on the internet 100 times already. I don't know how everybody got theirs so early. I had to wait till launch day, but I'm happy to have one of these things. I know a lot of people are saying that this is unnecessary, that they don't need this, and for a lot of people I agree. A lot of people really don't need this, but if I'm not streaming, I'm usually playing in handheld mode. So for me, this is a pretty big upgrade. I'm actually very excited to get this thing open and actually get it turned on and take a look at the OLED screen. Oh, and I almost forgot one other thing. I went to Target to see if they had the Metroid Dread amiibos, and they didn't. I really wanted to get them, so I went over to GameStop, and they did have them. So we're gonna actually open these up real quick too. I want to set these, just want to set these around so you guys have something nice to look at while we're unboxing this. So I've got another angle here. Hopefully I don't screw that up completely. We're gonna go ahead and open this thing up. But while I get this box open, you guys know what time it is. It's time for some saucy B-roll. Enjoy. You guys have already seen what it looks like, but we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get this thing open, we're gonna show you guys what's in here. Obviously, you've got your white Joy-Cons. These are literally the same exact Joy-Cons that are on the other Switch. There's nothing different on the inside. They are white. They are very, very pretty. They're gonna look really good with that white Skull & Co. Neo grip that I have, that I'm also gonna be making a video on later today. That's probably gonna come out Monday. But if you're not subscribed, make sure you do if you want to see that. All right, now this is what we've all come to see here. Go ahead, slide the plastic off. Okay, you can already tell, honestly, just looking at this thing, you can already tell the panel is it's just a better panel. It looks really nice, not even turned on. And I'm probably gonna do a comparison video too with all of these things. Right now, we're not gonna compare it to any of the other Nintendo Switch units. We're just gonna unbox this thing, take a look at it, and, you know, move on from there. But again, I probably will make another video comparing everything. All right, let's see what else we have in the box here. We've got HDMI cable. Set that to the side. We have our same power adapter that's come with every single Switch. These bad boys for the Joy-Con. Oh, look at that. That's different. That is something new that I don't think I've seen anybody mention. Then again, I haven't really watched any unboxing videos. But the little wrist straps are black and white. I wonder if the new red and blue ones have red and blue on there. If anybody has a new red or blue OLED, let me know. I'd like to know. Yeah, that's a nice little touch. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right, we've got the Joy-Con grip. Nothing to see here. All right, last, we have the dock. Now we can get the box out of the way and we can open up this dock. And there you have it. It is very glossy on the inside. I don't think the other one was. No, it's not. I'm not sure why it's so glossy on the inside, but the inside of this dock essentially looks the same. It's all the same shape, it seems to be. The outside, this looks really nice. The Switch logo on there, the glossy Switch logo, nice touch. I really do like that. This is probably gonna be my main dock that I use while I'm streaming. It's got the LAN port. So the back of this thing, again, it's got that glossy Nintendo logo on it there. It looks pretty good. The back comes completely off. There's no hinges, which, whatever, that's fine. They also have changed the way that the cables are managed. You can actually take them through the side or down on the back on the bottom, which I do like. I've always had trouble with whatever system they have in it right now. It's not very good. I've always had issues with the cables just kind of sticking out the side, so this should actually fix that. Then obviously, inside here you can see, well, you can't actually see it, but you can see right there, it says LAN. The LAN port's right there. It's got that. It does have HDMI out and the same USB-C adapter. This is a nice looking dock. A lot of venting in the back. Go ahead and put the Joy-Cons on the Switch itself. They still have a little bit of play in them. It's so weird. My Monster Hunter Switch, they went on so nice, so neat. So something I did notice about this thing is the bezel, for some reason, is gloss. They changed the bezel to gloss. There's not really much of a bezel, but it's just on this front part. It's completely gloss all the way around the edges, which it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I wish that would have still been matte. It's not. The screen, man, that screen looks huge. I cannot wait to turn this thing on. The white Joy-Cons look great. I've always wanted white Joy-Cons. I'm so glad they finally made an official pair. The biggest change, really, other than obviously the kickstand, which we're gonna take a look at here in a second, the venting is actually completely different too. Smaller holes on the vents. I'm sure it still vents just fine. The card holder is slightly different. It's basically the same. The way it opens and closes, the little hinge is the same. Instead of having one little cutout for your thumb, the entire top of it is a cutout, which, again, not a huge deal. The volume and the power buttons are actually decent amount different. The power button is actually recessed down into the Switch, which I think is a great idea. I don't think I've seen anybody actually mention that, but it's recessed down into the Switch. I used to actually have problems accidentally hitting the power button when I would be going to turn the volume down. So the fact that they've changed that little bit and just made it a little bit recessed, it's just not much. It's not like it's hard to push or anything, but that's a nice little touch. It's a nice little improvement. The buttons are slightly different shape, but other than that, I mean, this thing's about the same. The kickstand. This is what I want to check out. I'm very curious to see how this works. Oh, and look at this, the venting on the bottom is actually under the kickstand a little bit. I mean, it comes out the bottom there, but it's kind of hidden away. It looks really sleek. Okay, so it pops out. It's got one little notch there. Okay, so this thing is, you can literally put it in any position and it is tight. And that's metal. It is definitely made of metal. So you can put this literally in any position you want. Wow. It's just solid. It works so well. Look at that. Oh, that's great. It works so well. I mean, it looks great. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up. I did notice it connected to the internet a little bit faster than my other ones do, so maybe nothing, may just be maybe a fluke, but it did connect a little bit faster. I need to get a game. We need a bright game. Let's get something like, I know, Mario Kart. You know where we're going. I think the only way to actually test this and see what we think about it, we gotta go to Rainbow Road. Honestly, even just looking at the Mario Kart icon on the menu, you can tell the colors just pop on this thing. The screen, I mean, not only being bigger, you can definitely tell it's bigger, but the colors are way, way better. While we're waiting on this to download another update, I would say this. I think that if you play in handheld mode, this is worth an upgrade. I do. If I'm not streaming, I'm playing in handheld mode. So for me, this makes sense. If you're somebody who doesn't play in handheld mode, there's absolutely no reason for you to get this unless you really, really want to have a LAN port, but you can get the adapter. I do think there's something going on with this dock. I'm not real sure. There is another chip in there that I believe Nintendo Prime did a video on it, opened the thing up. There is another chip in there that does something. Probably nothing with this Switch, but they're selling this dock separate, so you could actually go get that if you wanted to. Oh, wow. Now, I'm gonna try to get a shot of this so you guys can actually see what's going on here, but I don't think it's gonna come across really that well how much nicer this screen really looks on camera, but trust me when I say it is definitely nicer. I mean, there's a look. It's hard. It's really, really hard to show you on a camera, but I can tell you right now, it looks really good. It's a noticeable difference. I think we're gonna do another video and just really put them side by side and take a look at it. Like I said, I have the grip video coming up as well. That one I'm probably gonna record right now because that's an interesting grip. I really, really excited to take a look at that and talk about it. But guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Let me know in the comments, did you pick up an OLED Switch? Are you gonna get one after seeing this video? If you play in handheld mode, I mean, I think it's worth the upgrade. I did hear that GameStop, while I was there picking these up, they are giving a lot for old Switches right now. A really, really good amount. And my GameStop had a bunch of these in stock. So I don't know, guys. That's it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like. Make sure you are subscribed. We'll see you in the next one.